This is Junwon, and this is my YouTube video for my computer science final project. The first thing I will talk about is about the settings. So I first import Turtle as usual and create a screen for a Turtle to draw, and I call my Turtle task as usual, and I speed up my turtles because the whole cube is a huge pattern, so if we don't speed up it will take a long time to draw it. And I change the pen size to 3 so it will become bigger, and I let the turtle go back and go up for a little bit so the whole screen can hold the whole cube. And I will talk about there's about 3 patterns consisting of the cube, but I don't have enough. We don't have enough time to talk of the 3, so I will just pick one and talk about it. The other 2 are almost are done almost the same way as pattern 2. So for the basic pattern of pattern 2, I wrote 2 functions, which is square 1 and square 2. For square 1, it will the turtle will draw a square of size and fill it with color 3. So as usual, I start the turtle, let it begin fill, and let it draw a square, and it will end fill in the end, and it will be filled with red color. And for the square 2, it will draw the big green square right here. So as the same way I draw the red square, it did the same thing but just differed with color, which is changed from red to light green. And after that I wrote a function which is line of squares. It will use turtle T to draw a line of 4 squares, 4 square ones, and after that I wrote a function called pattern 2, so it's the whole pattern 2, and it used turtle to draw a pattern 2 use line of squares as a helper function and square 2 as a helper function, and it did almost the same way, but just draw the line of squares for 4 times, so it will become a big square. And after it draw the last line of squares, I let it move from the here from here to here, so it can draw the big green square later on. And next function I wrote is the line of pattern 2. So this one little pattern is pattern 2, and now I will write a line of pattern 2 function, which uses turtle T to draw a line of 4 pattern 2s. Use pattern 2 as a helper function, so it did the same way, just draw the first pattern and move the turtle from here to here, so it can draw the next 3 patterns. And after that I wrote a function called lines of pattern 2, which I used turtle T to draw 4 lines of pattern 2. I used the line of pattern 2 which as a helper function, and so before I draw the whole pattern lines of 4 lines of pattern 2, I draw the glue tab first. So I changed the pen color to black, and I let it turn right for 143 degrees, because the glue tab is an isosceles trapezoid, so which means this side equals this side, and So if we make this one as a triangle, this angle would be 90 degrees, and here we can assume it would be 53 degrees, and the other angle is 37 degrees. So the ratio of the sides of this triangle is 3 4 5. So we can just use the ratio to do the math, and I will let it turn an angle and go forward for size multiplied by 10/3, and I let it turn left for 53 degrees and go forward for that amount, and I let it turn 53 degrees again, go that amount because these two sides are equals, and after that I let it turn right for 53 degrees, and I let it go back for 16 slices, because there's totally 16 squares of the side of the four lines of pattern 2. So, and after that I let it turn left for 90 degrees so it can draw the four lines of pattern 2s, and draw the four lines of pattern 2 are almost the same way as drawing the line of pattern 2, which we just need to adjust the test position from here to here, and after that it will draw another glue tab. So that's my process of how I draw the pattern 2. So this is my first pattern. Takes almost the same way as the pattern 2. This is my third pattern. And after that, I wrote a function called vertical overall pattern. So it will draw the vertical overall pattern shape, and it used Turtle T to draw the vertical overall pattern, which includes two pattern 1 and pattern 2. Each of the same pattern will switch their color, and the first pattern will have a glue tab on its top. So for this one, I use a for loop to draw it. So it will draw twice. So it will first draw the square one. The pattern 1, and after that, it will draw draw four lines of pattern 2, and after that it will switch the color automatically, and after that it will end at here, but we still needs to draw the glue tab for the pattern 1. So I let it go from here to the original position, and it will draw the glue tab then. So next is about the final pattern. So I named it as the overall pattern function, in which it will use Turtle T to draw the big overall pattern, which has two pattern 1, two pattern 2, and two pattern 3, and all the glue tabs. Each of the same pattern will switch the color automatically, and so I sorry, I let the turtle draw the vertical overall pattern first. So after that, after drawing the vertical overall pattern, the turtle will stop at here. So then I let it pen up, turn right for 90 degrees, and go forward for 32 sizes, because each side of this big square are the same, and each side has 16 sizes. So 16 multiplied by 2 is 32, so it will go for 32 sizes, and it will turn left for 90 degrees and go back for the 16 sizes. And it will draw the pattern 3. And after drawing the pattern 3 about the left side, I moved the turtle from here to here. Then it can draw the right side of the pattern 3. And after that, I wrote my top level function. I called it cube. It has the turtle, the size, and 6 colors. And the cube function will convert W and H, which is the width and height of the rectangles, and into the proportional formula related to size. So so the H equals size multiplied by 4/3, and the H is half of the W, so they now all have a ratio between WH and size, and then that's it. And I will run my code. So this is the first one, which has size 12.5 and color blue, orange, red, light green, purple, and magenta. And now I will change it to my second line, and I will save it and run it. It's almost the same. It's the same method, but just different from the different about the size, length, and the color. So this one will be smaller than that I showed in the PPT in the PowerPoint. So, and that's it. Thanks for watching.